my name is Ismael. I'm 21 years old. I live in São Paulo with my parents, and I work as a teacher, but today I'm not here to teach. I'm here just to guide the conversation. And what about you, Julia?
Hi, girls. My name is Julia. I'm from Florianópolis, Santa Catarina. I am 32 years old, and I am here to talk with you.
Yeah, very good. Thank you so much. And what about you, Carol?
Hello, everyone. I am Carol. I live in Indaiatuba, São Paulo. I live with my family, my husband, and my kids. I have 22 years old. I work with people. I am psychologist. I'm here in this place in talking for little time. I am beginner in English. I'm learning. Sorry for people. I'm learning here, and I am happy. I am happy.
Very good.
Here today for us. For us,
Very good.
for you.
Yeah, I'm really happy that you are here too. So, and what about you, Bruna?
Hello, girls. Nice to meet you, Gianna. Welcome to TNT. I hope you enjoyed the talk. I work here as a teacher and also as a community manager. Just like Ya said, we're not here to teach. What else? I like dancing. I've been studying Spanish for 4 months now. It's been a really nice journey. And I am also finishing my graduation. Like, I'm almost graduated in the language. So I love teaching and I love English too. And it's always a pleasure to be here. That's it.
Very good. Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Barbara? Can you introduce yourself? Barbara, can you hear us? I don't think so. Barbara, do you want to introduce yourself? Okay, you are trying. So your mic is off. Your microphone, if you are saying something.
I think there's an option you can ask her to unmute, like if you.
Let me see.
Consegui,
Okay.
desculpa.
Okay.
Okay.
Tava pensando, tava dando uma mensagem na tela, sorry. Hello, I'm Barbara. I'm 34 years old. I'm a nurse, but I work in health informatics. I'm stay here to improve my English. That's it.
Very good. Thanks for sharing. So, but let's start with you, the first question. So, like, if you could make a rule that everyone in the world must follow, what would it be?
Can I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
When we speak, the other listens with careful. Careful is say, Yasmin, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I totally agree with you. I think this is something that we need to learn, yeah. So, like, for me, the first rule that comes to my mind is like, to don't put trash like on the street, you know, so. And you, Barbara, can you think about a rule? You are muted.
I don't understand all, but I try.
Like something that you are obligated to do. Everyone needs to do this.
Too polite.
Yeah. Be polite. Very good. Very good. And what about you, Bruno?
That's a tough question. Like, it seems simple, but it's not. I have no idea. Maybe, I don't know, maybe day without cars, you know, or maybe something that would reduce the number of cars and the number of the gases production. And I think it would be nice, like something like this, you know, you are obligated to have one day without the car, and or you should be obligated to take the public transportation, something like this.
Yeah, I love it. Very good. And what about you, Janaína?
Okay, so these days I'm really wishing there would be a rule where like you can't lie if it harms people's lives. And I mean, if it's a silly little lie, okay, but if it's really harmful to other people, I think you couldn't do it. And maybe no prejudice also. And there is a rule that I would like restaurants to follow, which is no more QR codes menus also. That's it.
Yeah, very good. I totally agree with like this about menus. It's I think the worst part when you go to a restaurant. And I think like we can't see everything, yeah. So it's really difficult. And maybe to accept pigs too, because I know that some restaurants they don't accept. So, and you, Julia?
Yeah, I think it's some of ones, but I think the most interesting can be everybody needs to plant a tree and cultivate this one for our life, you know. So it's your responsibility.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, so nice rules. So yeah, maybe they need to put a woman in presidents, you know. So let's go to the next one. If you could give the world a message, maybe a famous quote, what would it be? So let's start with you, Bru.
Oh, I was trying to think here. I think Carol mentioned a nice one in the beginning, like about listening. I am terrible at quotes. I don't know, but there is a good one that is practice makes progress. Because we usually say like practice makes things perfect, something like this. But perfect doesn't exist, right? So practice makes perfect. I think it's a really simple but important quote, That's it.
Yeah, very good. I think like related to what you said, maybe the message that I would like to give is like that you are not too old to do things that you want. So because sometimes we just give up to the things, oh, I'm too old, but you are not.
Good
So and what about you, Barbara?
I don't know. Don't worry, be happy.
It's a good one.
That's
Very
it.
good. Everyone should follow this. Don't worry and be happy. Very good. And what about you, Carol?
You are the person you believe you are. The people need believe more in yourself for the things happened in your life. This is very, very important. That's it.
Yeah, very good. I think I'm gonna cry after this meeting. But very good. I totally agree with you. And you, Janaína?
Please call me Jana. Janaine is like you're fighting with me. So I couldn't think of any like famous phrase. Only a quote from a song that I love is one of my favorite songs. And I don't think it has the same effect if I try to say it in English. Can I write it in Portuguese, or like I'm just gonna write here and maybe try to translate, but
No. It doesn't have the same effect, right?
yeah, I guess. And it's a song of Caetano Veloso, and it is one of my favorite songs of all time. And this quote was the first that was on my mind. So yeah, it was the only thing that I thought about.
Yeah, very good. I think this makes us like maybe reflect about the moment that we are living, about like elections and everything. So
yeah, I guess it was because of that it was on my mind. But it's a song that I chose to enter at my graduation, and so it's a very special song to me.
That's nice.
It's called Gente, if you want to listen to it.
Very good. I will put this on my playlist. So, and what about you, Jo?
I really like the book called The Little Prince. I think everyone in this world have read this one, and I like the moment in that who the writer mentions about your responsibility from the other person who you captivates. I think is that the word, but he writes, you are eternally responsible for the people who you captivate, something like that. And I totally agree with that. You make your relationship with everyone who surrounds you, and you are responsible for that.
Yeah, a really deep quote too, but I totally agree. It's like about, I don't remember how to say this in English, but to be responsible with the like others' emotions too, maybe like the way that we affect them. So that's really nice. So let's go to the number 3. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? So Jana, let's start with you. What would you do?
Oh, I tried to get rich. If I couldn't fail, so I would just get rich then and do whatever I want with my life. It was the first thing that I thought of, but I also thought about making music. But then I just said I am already trying to do it right now, knowing that I can't fail. So I guess it doesn't answer the question.
Yeah, a very good point about like be rich. I couldn't agree more. And what about you, Carol?
I don't know. I'm not think that far in the life. I think in the life we try and learn. So the question very hard, very difficult for me. But my togas, yeah. More or less about this. In the life, we try.
So like you don't worry if you will fail or not, right? So
Yes.
very good. Very good. And what about you, Julia?
Agree with fail not is easy for me. So I treat everything I do like I can't fail, so I need to put all my energy and all my force in that, and I ask for help, and I need to do things correctly, and if I am fully involved in that, I will do the best. And if it's impossible for me, I will find someone who can do that for me. It's difficult for me just accept the fail. It's difficult. I can't agree with that. Sorry.
Yeah, but like, can you think about something that if I can't fail, so I will do this?
I don't know, but first of all, I think in my work and my old profession, so I take some responsibility for things who starts to be bigger than I realize when I compromise me with that, and oh my God, but I put my word in that, so I need to finish this project. So I finished that. I put my more hours in that, so I stay working. I turn on the hard worker, stay there a lot of hours, but I ended it, and it's exhausted, and and I take a lesson for that. And this repeat in the other time, my boss asked me for do the same, and I disagree with him. No, I can't do this anymore because I know myself, and I know it's impossible to do it in this space of time, So, or you put more time in that, or I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I think this is something really good what you said about like saying no. I think it's an important part like of failure too. Like it's not because you are saying no that you are failing, but you are putting limits on things. So really nice. And like the first thing that I can think is about my work too, because I was thinking about like to launch an English course, but I'm afraid that no one will buy it, So I'm just planning things, but I never do this. And what about you, Barbara?
I try to the end the best I could. Yeah, try.
So like
Sorry.
for you, failing it's not something that could happen. Like Julia said too. Like it's not possible to fail. No.
Mhm.
Very good. And what about you, Bru?
Yes, I totally feel you because I hate failing. So I think I already lived my life this way, I already live my life thinking I can't fail. So I will just continue doing the things the best I can and trying not to fail. I think it wouldn't change too much. And I've already shared this here because my therapist asked me this. How would your life be if you were perfect in everything? And I didn't know how to answer her because life would be really boring if we didn't make any mistakes. So I think it's important also to make things wrong sometimes. It's good. So that's it. I think my life would continue the same because this is what I try to do every day.
Very good. That's really nice. I don't know if it would be like so bad, if I couldn't
Yes.
fail. But very good. So let's start with you, the next one, Bru. If you could go back in time and change one thing, what would it be?
In my life,
Yeah.
I will say something light, because I don't want to go too deep today. Maybe I would like to. I would have known talking.
We are between women here.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's true. Well, I have two options. I can say that maybe I would have finished my first graduation. I think like at that time I wasn't okay, to conclude the course, but I didn't have the support. Maybe if I had asked for help, I would have finished the course. And the other one is about TNT. I think I would have found TNT earlier if I could. I think not that it was too late, but I wanted to enjoy it before the time I started, because everybody says it was really nice, like when the pandemic started, and there were nice happy hours and everything. And I really wanted to be here to experience these two. That's it.
Yeah, very good. I totally agree with you. Like maybe like in the past, I spent my whole day here talking with people. So And very good. And what about you, Jana?
Oh my God, I really tried to think of something else, but I couldn't. So I just have to say that I would change the existence of our actual president. That's it. I would choose for him not to exist.
Yeah, a difficult topic, but yeah, I don't know. I think maybe if I could go back in time, I would enjoy more the times that I had with my friends, because sometimes I spent the whole day studying, and I could enjoy, and I didn't do this because I was thinking about the future, but I think we need to live the present too. So, and what about you, Barbara?
I would have started studying English a long times ago because is that's it.
Yeah, very good. Maybe like to born fluent in English.
Oh my God.
Very nice. And what about you, Ju?
I go to the opposite side. I think I could go back and don't try study English when I was a teenager, no. And spend my time just when I was adult, because I don't know, I take some like ranço when I was teenager, and I blocked myself for the English. And nowadays I totally enjoy it, and I like to practice, and I talk with myself on my bath, no, and it's normally for me. I watch everything in English. I really like, but when I was a teenager, this was difficult, and I don't know, but I think I was bullied. I don't know the word, but I suffer bullying in my school, and I just changed for the Spanish and doesn't try it anymore. No, just I hate English. And nowadays I love this. So maybe I needed more maturity to lead with this.
Yeah. Yeah, you said that like you love it, and then you hate it, and now you love again. And I was thinking about like our work. When we start to work with something that we love, it's really nice. But for me, I start to be tired of the things, because I'm every day seeing the same thing, you know. So it's not a hobby anymore. So, and what about you, Carol?
I wanted to change nothing. I think everything was as it should be. But I have a more little patience for me in my actions. That's it.
Yeah, very good. It's important to be patient with yourself. So let's start the next with you, Carol. If you had to give up one of the 5 cents, which one would you give up?
Oh, Jesus, no. I love my 5 cents, but choice difficult division. I love talk. I love feeling the people's. I love smelling flowers. The people's. I love smell my kids. But so the visual, the visual.
Oh, yeah, it's really difficult to think about this.
More very sad, but okay.
It's very sad, yeah. And what about you, Bro?
I was thinking of sight. I don't know it. All of them are really hard. I'm not saying that being blind is easy, okay? But I think the touch and the oh gosh, how can I say this? I'll just so hearing can. I'm sorry, I just forgot it. Hearing is really important, and not hearing can be, I think, can be dangerous. And maybe through the touch and the hearing, I can, and being blind, I think I could use the other senses to deal with stuff, you know. But this question is really hard. Just like Carol said, all the senses are really important. Really difficult question.
Yeah, you said like about touch, and I was thinking here, if I choose this, I would not touch my cat, and he's so fluffy, so I don't know.
Oh gosh, yes, no.
But I think touch too. I think touch because like sometimes for me, if I can't taste, I can't smell, you know, like for me, both are really connected. So I don't know. What about you, Ju?
I was thinking about your life years without touch and how you will use the cell phone. Oh my God. This is impossible for me because I am a programmer, so I need touch to work and I need see too. But I think the smell, because I sometimes lead with that because I have, I don't know the name in English, but I have rinite and I pass 3 days without smell. So this is like common for me, but it's difficult. Everyone is difficult. Maybe the sixth one we couldn't avoid, you know, and just live the life like the men's without the sixth sense. This is the most easy to avoid.
Yeah, it's really difficult to choose one. And I was talking with my mother that maybe when you're born without, like you need to deal with this, but when you lost, I think it's like harder, maybe. So, and what about you, Jana?
Oh, I think that I have to agree with Julia. I smell also because, I mean, touch. I don't know. I think that you haven't thought it straight because, like, imagine not touching the person you love. I mean, not feeling. I don't know, not feeling touched and touch other people. I think it would be awful. Like I couldn't do it. And like listening is like music is one of the things that I like the most in life, so I couldn't live without listening, I guess. And sight, I mean, I think it's I also think it should be very hard not to see things. And I had COVID and I like lost my smell and my tasting, and it was horrible. Like I couldn't taste anything or smell anything for more than a month, and it was really awful. But like not tasting anything was worse, because I was like, oh, I'm sad, I've got COVID, I am isolated, I'm gonna order some food. And then I ordered my favorite food and it tasted like nothing. And then I was like, oh my gosh, no, give me some relief. And then I think smell would be the better option.
I don't know. It's really difficult. Like you said about maybe we didn't think in a right way about touch, but I don't like so much to touch things and people, you know. So like I think for me it would be okay. But God, I'm not like asking for this. If you can hear me, I'm not asking for this. So, and what about you, Barbara?
I think I would give up the touch because I love touch. No, sorry. Taste because I love touch and smell my daughter. In that's it.
So cute. Yeah, really nice.
Just for comment, Bruna, you talk about the don't see, yeah, not
Yeah,
exist.
sight, yeah.
You watch the series called See?
See? No,
Just see.
where is it available?
It's very interesting to watch that. I don't know the channel I access, I think Stars, maybe like that.
It's Apple TV.
But it's an incredible series about the world without see. Everybody don't see.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I
Just
didn't
for
know about this show. Thank you. It's with Jason Momoa, right?
So I will check here.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my God, I so many recommendations today. Like the song that Jana said, and now something to watch. So very, very good. So let's start with you, Ju, the next one. If you could try a job for a week, what would you choose?
A job? Just 1 week. Teacher, maybe. The teacher children, really young, you know? So, just 1 week. Just to try.
I think one day is enough.
Yes, but I think it's something like you need to realize the difficult, you know, because we don't know. You have this. I have the experience to stay with 1 or 2 children, don't more than that, no.
Very good. And what about you, Barbara?
I choose a doctor. Doctor.
Very good. Very good. A good one. I think like maybe you would live like 1 year in 1 week because doctors work a lot.
Nurse too.
Yeah. I think nurse more than a doctor.
Really?
Yeah. So very good. And what about you, Carol?
I would try to be an airline pilot. I love travel. And I think the career very difficult for very difficult. The course very difficult too. So absolutely, I try airline pilot. One week.
Yeah. More than this, it's too much. Like you said about travel, I was thinking here maybe to be a digital nomad, but I don't know if in 1 week I would travel a lot. So, but something that I would like to do is to work in a, I don't know how to say this in English, but circle, I think it would be nice. It's a childhood dream. So
And this next question, with money, Jesus, no money warranty. Yeah, so, né?
yeah, very good, very good point. And what about you, Jana?
I think that I'd like to try something like working in a music studio, something like that. I don't know, like a sound engineer, I don't know, producer, or a guitar player in a band in a band that I like. I think I'd like to try that.
Yeah, so like we can notice that you really love music.
Yeah, I do really love music.
Very good. And what about you, bro?
Well, I was trying to think of something nice here. And I think maybe a taster, like, I don't know, a chocolate taster or a hamburger taster, pizza taster. I could taste any food, anything I like. Maybe a pudding taster because I love pudding. And I would be really happy this week trying different different recipes. That's it.
Yeah, here we were like talking and thinking about just jobs that we need to work hard, and bro will have like the perfect job. Will work hard and bro will eat hard.
I'm not saying that it's easy to be a tester, because like you need to study I don't know, the taste and understand a bit about the way it's produced and everything, but it's great anyways, right? Yeah.
Very good. So I think we have time to answer one more. So if money wasn't an issue, what would you do with your life? Vito, let's start with you. What would you do with your life?
Be a tester.
Well, what you? I didn't get you. Can you repeat it? Be what?
Be a tester.
Be a tester, of course. Yeah, be a tester. Just test food. Like, I think I would travel more often. That's it. And I would buy the things I want. Unfortunately, of course, nowadays I can buy a lot of things I want, thankfully. But I think I would have more stuff, more shoes, other purses, those like superficial stuff. But that it's nice, because when you have the chance to have stuff you want, like to have everything you want, it's really nice. You don't have to worry about the money. So that's it. But travel would be the first option.
Yeah, I think like maybe it's the first option that comes to our minds when we are thinking about like free time, or okay, I have money for everything. So, and what about you, Barbara?
Mm, I buy a lot of Barbies and house of Barbies for my daughter because she loves. It's too expensive, the house of Barbie.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my
the
gosh, I was
Barbie is
like,
expensive.
you're gonna buy Barbie for yourself, and before you complete the phrase, and I was like, oh my god, she's a fan of Barbies. I used to be a
My
fan of
daughter.
Barbies
My daughter loves.
when I
She's
was
wants a
young.
Malibu house. Um, I 600 real reais, caríssima. Oh my god, too expensive.
Yeah,
If I have money, I buy this house for her.
yeah, very good. Yeah, like maybe I would do the same, but for me, because I love Barbie too. And it was one of my dreams to have like all the dolls, but not to live in the same room as them, just to like a decoration. So, and what about you, Carol?
This is I would be nomad. I love travel. I love discovery cultures. And I love travel. That's it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think like travel is always a good option. And what
I I sorry, I forgot the word. That's it. All the time I talk.
Okay, very good. But if you want to say the word in Portuguese, it's okay. So, Ju, what about you?
I totally agree with Bruna and Carol. But I also like the Barbara talk. So I think if money isn't an issue, I probably have a big family, so a lot of children, and be a nomad family.
Yeah, really nice. I know a family that they travel in a motorhome. So like, and they have dogs and everything. I don't know if I can't live with many people in a little space, but I think it's really good to have this
but
kind of experience.
if money isn't an issue, we can go in the airplane and go to the places which is more
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw about a news that a family, they are like going to travel with their children because they will lost like sight. They will never like see more things, so they are traveling for every places so they can have memories. So yeah, it's horrible, but it's nice to see that they can provide this now. Yeah. And
Yeah, it's crazy to think about that, so the difference about the moment you see everything, and a little time always this you don't see
yeah.
it.
And what about you, Jana? We already know, but tell us.
Yes, you already know I'd be working with music, anything. I don't know. I probably be a lot of things, like, producing and composing and I don't know, playing instruments. And I'm actually doing that, but I can only do that, like I have to work and do all the other things and then find some time to produce some songs and put it out and everything. But I would be doing that, and I would be studying music more and like maybe doing music courses and around the world and traveling to festivals all over the world. And then I also think that I'd like to be working in sustainable projects. Like I loved sustainability projects when I was in college. I was more active in that, but then life, everything. So I guess that I also would do that, and I would live in front of the sea, like a house in front of the sea, so I could just go and swim every day in the sea.
Yeah, very good. So basically, you would like to do everything that a musician can do.
Yes.
Really nice.
A musician that can live out of music, like that can make money out of music.
Yeah, really nice. So, Jana, share with us, how was your first experience here? Did you like the topic? How was the things for you?
I really liked it. I didn't know how it was gonna work. Like I didn't know that there would be questions and everything. I really liked it. I liked the questions too. I think the questions were creative and like things that we don't think a lot when we are in daily life. So I really enjoyed it. It was very, very nice. So everyone talks a little and we have interaction. So I liked a lot.